And then he finally gets to the tunnel and he talks to an AI, maybe?
Maybe.
Lucas Kyle. Why are you here?
I was given instructions.
By whom?
Salvador Quinn.
Good grammar.
Before you, only 3 people have reached this door. Salvador Quinn, Mary Meadows, and George Wilkins. I did not speak with Wilkins. Quinn and Meadows were both given the same directive you will now receive. If you speak to anyone about this conversation, or what you have seen down here, we will have no choice but to initiate the safeguard. Do you know what the safeguard is, Mr. Kyle?
I do.
So my big question was, why did the AI talk to him, or if it's an AI, did it talk to him at all? If he just walks up to this door, and it's like this big steel door, and he's like, ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is not very
No
exciting.
response. Like whatever.
And he just turns around and leaves. Like there's nothing to tell.
Okay. I think. Okay. I think the AI, which I'm not sure is an AI, I think it needs to talk to the person because it needs to dissuade them from telling other people.
Okay.
Because if Lucas Kyle is like, there's this door down there, like we need to investigate, and then he can convince people up in the silo, be like, yeah, we should investigate. Now people can come and try to cut the door open, bang it down. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
My hesitation to my own statement is that George Wilkinson, George, that guy, he came and saw it, and then the AI was like, I choose not to talk to you. Like that guy,
Right.
George, he could have gone up and be like, hey, door here, what's up?
And he made very little impact on the silo. It was really after he told Juliet that the big impact happened.
Mm-hmm.
So even if he was like,
yeah.
shit's weird down below, George Wilkins, they're like, he's a weirdo. Who cares?
So does this mean that whatever voices is, they are aware of each person's social political power, and they're like, George Wilkins is like, whatever, we don't care.
I mean, actually, maybe. Because probably Salvador Quinn was probably a heavy hitter. Mary Meadows, we know, was a heavy hitter.
Heavy hitter.
And now Lucas Kyle is the mayor's shadow. He's a heavy hitter.
Shadow IT.
George Wilkins ain't nobody.
Mm.
Maybe that's it.
Write him off.
Yeah. I think
Can-
in summary, that wall that's got a hole in it,
yeah,
should be bricked up. They
really should have been bricked up. Brick it up.
Gotta get
No one
bricked
would
up.
have been looking down there.
Right, brick it up, and everything's fine. Nobody goes through it. You get bricked up, everything's fine.
Get bricked up.
Which is actually kind about this door here. This door is fully bricked up with steel, rock hard steel door.
Steel bricks. Yep.
And if it doesn't say anything, then it's just
You're just talking to a wall.
it's talking to a wall.
But instead of talking to a wall, I think it's people. I don't
Might
think
be
it's an
people.
AI.
Might
The reason
be.
I think it's people is because it switched pronouns.
Okay.
So it said
Lucas Kyle.
it goes from I to we.
Why are you here?
Let's listen.
I was given instructions.
By whom?
Salvador Quinn.
Before
grammar.
you, only 3 people have reached this door. Salvador Quinn, Mary Meadows, and George Wilkins. I did not speak with Wilkins.
Aye.
Quinn and Meadows were both given the same directive you will now receive. If you speak to anyone about this conversation, or what you have seen down here, we will have no choice but to initiate the safeguard. Do you know what the safeguard is, Mr. Kyle?
I do.
So I think I see what you're saying. He says I, or whatever that voice is, says I, because he's talking as a person, and then he switches to we because he's talking about the group of people
That will make the
perhaps
call.
that are perhaps in silo 51,
51.
overseeing the other silos. Perhaps
I think so.
If our theory is right.
It makes me wonder if the AI that's in the Lexi, is that also an AI, or is it just Silo 51 monitoring?
Maybe.
Because the camera feeds could go to IT, and then IT just relays everything out to 51.
Right. I could imagine if there's people in monitoring the situation, they would need AI help. Because how boring would it be to like man the cameras all day long?
10,000 people in 50 silos. Like, oof.
Oh, so boring. Right. And just a lot of manpower. But if you have an AI, it's just like take care of it. If a flag gets thrown up, let us know. We'll watch the footage.
Send me a text.
Yeah. Which makes sense because nobody's going to be manning this tunnel for like decades at a time between visits.
Oh yeah, that's probably a motion sensor that he like walked past and didn't notice.
Right. Okay. We'll see how this all plays out in season 2, episode 10
Turn.
next time.